Hi guys, welcome back to the channel or welcome to the channel if this is your first time, and today we'll be making these cute crochet scrunchies. If you're an experienced crocheter, I can assure you that you can get 3 of these done within an hour or less if you're fast. Otherwise, if you're a beginner, this is also a perfect crochet project. And if you prefer a written pattern, then I have that on my website for free. Or if you want a PDF version, then you can also find that linked down below. Before we go any further, please be sure to subscribe and like the video if you haven't already. So let's talk about everything that you're going to need to achieve your crochet scrunchie. So you will most definitely need your hair elastic, any type that you want. Mine stretches quite a lot. It doesn't matter the size because I'm not going to give you a number of stitches that you need to achieve this. And then you need yourself a velvet yarn or any yarn that you want. You can use an acrylic yarn, a wool yarn. The velvet yarn obviously looks so much cuter personally. And if you're using a finer yarn, then expect that your scrunchie won't be as thick. And then you're going to need a corresponding crochet hook. I used a 5mm, but you can also use a 5.5, a pair of scissors, and a yarn needle. Honestly, I haven't used the yarn needle, but if you prefer yarn needle to weave in your ends, then please do so. And a stitch marker if you prefer that. I don't use it, but you can if you want. So now let's get into the tutorial. So I'm starting to rethink using this yarn for a tutorial, but I'm still going to do it anyway. So you're going to get your hair elastic, whichever one you have, and you're going to get your crochet hook, insert it through there, and grabbing my yarn, I will pull it through and make a single crochet. So I'm using the longer tail to make a single crochet. So let me just do that again. This is my yarn. So that's the short tail, that's the short end, this is the longer end. Insert my hook and join my yarn. And once I do that, I'm going to take that longer tail and make a single crochet. So all we're doing from here on is making single crochets all the way around. And as we do that, I prefer to just work over that tail so that it makes weaving in so much easier at the end. So now all you're doing is single crochets all the way around. And as you can see, I am working over that tail. So if you want to, at this point, you can place a stitch marker in that first single crochet. Personally, I don't do it because I can tell, but for an absolute beginner, I would say after you make your first single crochet right there, you place a stitch marker. And all you're doing, I'm not even going to tell you the number of single crochets you need to make because obviously our hair elastics are different sized. Some are bigger, some are smaller, some will stretch more, some won't. All you're trying to do is place as many single crochets as you can on your crochet hook, on your elastic. And when you get to the end and you're running out of space, or you think you're running out of space, I want you to just pull onto that yarn and squeeze the stitches like that and place more single crochets. So go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you once I am all done. So after my single crochet round, this is what I have. And as you can see, I've got quite a lot of it. And I feel like I've got more single crochets on this one than I did on the other one because I've been squeezing more on this. So I'm expecting this to have more volume than these two. So anyway, let's keep going and let's see how we're going to go. So now all you're going to do is find that first single crochet you made and slip stitch in there to join the round. And then I'm going to chain 3, and I won't let this 3 count as a stitch. And in there, I'll place 3 double crochets. So I want you to pay attention. Okay, first of all, I don't even know if you guys can see where I'm placing my double crochets, but it's into that very, very same stitch. And that's 3. So if you want your scrunchie to be dramatically big and full and fluffy, place 4 double crochets. As for me, because we've already placed a lot of single crochets around, meaning we're going to have a lot of double crochets, I would stick to 3. So that's my first 3, and then into the second one, I will place 3 double crochets. Oh, let me just untangle my yarn. And now all we're doing is pretty much placing double crochets in every single placing 3 double crochets in every single stitch, going all the way around. Just like that. So keep going, placing your 3 double crochets in every single in every single crochet stitch all the way around until where you started, and I'll meet you at the end. So at the end of one row, so I've reached the beginning. This was the first chain 3 that we made, and this is the last cluster of 3 double crochets that I've made. And you can already see that it's starting to look like a scrunchie. If you like how this is looking, then fast enough, you're done. But if you want to go the extra mile and have this much rows, then join along. So what you're doing is slip stitching into that chain 3 that we did, and chain 3. This will not count as a stitch. Into that same stitch, you're going in there with a double crochet. And now on top of every previous single crochet row, you are just double crochet row, you're going to be placing 1 double crochet. So we're not increasing anymore, we're just adding length to the ruffles. And that's what you're doing, double crocheting. So if you're using the same yarn that I'm using, if you hold it like this, you can tell that this right here is a stitch, this here is a stitch, this here is a stitch, and so on. So yarn over and double crochet, and you're doing that all the way around, just like so. So pause the video and continue working your double crochets around, and I'll meet you guys at the end. I'm all finished, and I have slip stitched to the chain 3 that I made, and okay, let me just do that again. So this was my last double crochet of the round, and you're just going to slip stitch to that chain 3 that you made. That was the first one. Make a chain of 1, leave a bit of a tail, pad it off, and pull it through. And honestly, this yarn is quite annoying, and I don't want the stress or the anxiety of passing it through a yarn needle and the eye of a needle. So I'm just going to use my crochet hook to weave it in through this top stitches, the top of the double crochets, just like I'm doing. And the yarn is so forgiving because you can't even see where it's going. So I'm just going to pass it through a few more stitches, and then I will cut the yarn. Oops, sorry, I went off camera. And that would be the last one. So just like that. So I like to just pull onto the yarn, just like so. Grab my scissors and cut that, and then straighten things out. And there you go. There you go, Scrunchie. So this one is so much fuller than the other ones that I made, because with this one, I just placed as many single crochets as I can, because when I pull it out, you can see some of my hair type. Can you see that? Easier than you would if I did with this one. And then there was this one. I did 4 double crochets in each row as well. I didn't put as many single crochets on the hair elastic as I did with this one, but still more. All of these are looking amazing. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, I love it so much. I've got more yarn, and I'm thinking I'm gonna be making more of this. I didn't weave this one in, so just ignore that. I am definitely going to be making more of these. I love this so much. It looks amazing. And be sure, remember to like the video if you didn't already, and subscribe if you haven't. Otherwise, you can tell that this is the most fuller one, followed by these 2. So guys, that is it. That's the end of our video. You can make so much more and sell these, because one ball of yarn can get you a lot of hair scrunchies, maybe 10 or more, probably more. So look at that. Sorry, I'm going crazy with these. Look at that. That is so cute. I'm going to make some from some of my friends, sister, and gift them out. And until next time, guys, keep crocheting.